So from there we went to Discipline Boxing Academy, and man, I was so shocked to see 7-year-olds, 10-year-olds boxing. It wasn't like they were joking, they were actually training, and I wonder how they would be like in 5 years' time. These were young kids, you know, throwing punches at each other, and I must confess that if I had my son in there, I would have been extremely upset.
But no, we have coaches who are not boxers. Are you a boxer yourself?
I'm not a boxer, but I follow my body since I started from amateur to professional. We are friends, so we work the gym together. I'm a corner man, second man, corner man, I've been a assistant trainer.
Oh.
So I've been boxing for so many years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can you take us around a little bit? Give us a little tour.
Sure.
Lawrence, I just want to get this right. Of all the professions, all the jobs out there, why do you want to be a coach for boxing? Why boxing? Why?
Because I was born at Bukom, and I lived at Bukom since I was born. So many years now, then I love it. I know we have got the champions in the Bukom, so the first one I invest, I know definitely I'll get my money back.
Okay, so do you own this gym?
This is my own.
Oh, it belongs to you?
Yeah.
Oh,
How long has this gym been running for?
I've been assistant for gyms for this 4 years now.
4 years, eh?
4 years now.
So how many people do you have here training?
I have about 8 professional bosses and 10 about amateur bosses, and the kids one, the young ones about.
Can you mention some names? No, like the professional ones.
I have James Ama here, Oli Collison here, and Isaac Water here, and Super Tete.
Frema is looking at you like she has no idea what you're talking about.
And Super Tete, and another Super Tete. It's the one here.
I like their nicknames. Yes. Like Slow Poison, Coconut Thunder. What are some of the nicknames here?
Okay, Bukom Fire, and Snake. We have a snake here. And we have the lion here. So
you don't get tiger.
No.
Right. Okay. So who is the youngest boxer here? Wow. How old is he?
He's 7 years old.
Does he go to school?
Yes.
You said that you have a lot of children you are training. Do they all go to school?
Come on, guys. Come on.
I'll make sure if you go to school, no, never come here.
Okay.
So if you have a problem, you come and tell me my training is spoiled or I have to provide.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Oh, you are doing well.
Yeah.
So can he wear the gloves and?
Sure. The horse fight, I don't see them.
I want the youngest one to fight James.
For sure. This one to the age group, so they match. And this one too, and this one to the match, and this one to, and this one the match. So
you like boxing?
Who do you want to be like when you grow up? You. Which boxer? Mike Tyson. You?
I take us.
You? Joshua Clefty. And you?
Mayweather.
Wow! What dreams? Okay, so can they do something?
You can look at their performance. I think that's you.
Who's what? Yeah, he's good, eh?
And let me say this on record that boxing has nothing to do with being a fine boy. Master, you should have the vim, because if you don't have it, you will be embarrassed. I mean, we've seen people on TV being beaten and being humiliated, and that's exactly what happened at the academy.
I was rather looking to be paired against someone, you know, my age, but I think Lawrence knew what he was looking for, so he made me pair against a little kid who's about 10 years, and I thought it was just easy. It was going to just go easy for me, but no. The kid actually has skills. But all in all, it was a good fight. I learnt a lot. And I wish Fema could have tried, but she was too scared to do that. I'm happy with what Lawrence has done. He set up his own little academy. We should be appreciating people like this in our community.
This is how our people used to eat. We eat in Asafo. Yeah, this is Asafo eating. The food which they are eating, we call it akro, which means you are picking. Like you are picking the fish. Yeah, I've never heard of it.
I've heard it before.
Never. This is my first time.
We have panti, we have akro. Yes, and this is akro. That is pepper, red pepper, and then with the boiled fish.
Oh, yeah, okay, so this is boiled.
Yeah.
Did you know that Azuma Nelson was half Brazilian, half Ghanaian? We found out when we came here, the Brazilian house, also known as the Tabum house. This is where the Brazilians settled when they came, to Ghana.
And now maybe we should pause. If your son or your daughter asked you where the Chief Justice, Georgina Wood, came from, I'm sure about 70% will say that she came from Cape Coast because of a surname, but wrong. She was actually born in this community. Georgina Wood was born in Jamestown, Brazil House.
I never had no idea. We went inside, we saw a lot of pictures and history concerning how they settled, how this place was put up and stuff like that. And I did learn a little something about coffee. The good coffee always comes from Brazil. There's some music like that. We had coffee in Brazil, something like that. But everything just came in place, and we learned a lot from that. The Tabum house was actually set up in the year 1836. I put that here. I'm not sure if you can memorize years like this, but it was a good experience at the Brazilian house.
And I mean, looking at all these, it looks like we should be citing the Hollywood of Ghana in Jamestown, because it can boast of almost every person, from legal brains to sportsmen to musicians to footballers. Who else can boast of this but Jamestown?
From the Brazil house, we took a trip to the seashore. I mean, apart from boxing, another thing that the Jamestown community is noted for is fishing. We wanted to go have a little chit chat with the fishermen, and we're lucky when we got there. They were actually working. We got to talk to some of them to hear out their challenges they're facing, their problems, how business has been like, how the fishing itself started and how it's going. And we got some really resourceful information. He was complaining about the fact that now people use some lighting mechanism underneath the water to draw the fishes closer so that they can, catch a bounty. And that really affects them because they use the traditional method, just, casting the net, going and coming back and taking the fish. And if the lights, they're using lights as far as a pump away from Jamestown, all the fishes will go there. So then they come back home with half, almost, close to nothing. Their hard work just goes to waste.